What's good, everybody? So, it is, what time is it? 7:56 in the morning. And I'm still up, couldn't sleep. Had a great day with my husband for Father's Day and, had a great time with him and stuff. And came home, still was up, you know, just having a lot on my mind, you know what I mean? It's a big week for me coming up. I have a performance this Thursday in Stockbridge, opening up for, wow, and this is so amazing to me, like a dream come true. Arresting Development. Oh my God, I'm so excited, and it's going to be a free concert, so it is going to be packed. So I want to say thank you to Stockbridge for all the love and support that they've shown and given me. I love each and every one of you guys. I want to also say shouts out to everybody on my Instagram page. I reached from 8,400 and something followers to 43,000 followers on my IAMPHILLIPPIA page on Instagram, and I want to say thank you to everybody. I'm blown away because I never expected it to go as fast as it's going organically. And I am so thankful and blessed. Now the only issue I do have is that, the gifts part, because they have an issue thinking that I'm not in the United States, and I keep hitting them up. I'm in the United States. Can I get a little monetization going on? So other than that, it has been an amazing situation for me to have 43,000 followers on IG. So now it is time for, hi, Alicia, how are you? Good morning. I'm hoping you're having a wonderful morning. Look, when I said I've been up, I have a QT. I even had to get a ride to go to QT. And no, I am not sponsored with QT, but QT, they know me, you know. But yeah, like I was saying, opening up for Arrested Development this Thursday in Stockbridge, free concert. Also, I believe Grits and Jelly Butter is also performing. It is going to be a wonderful Juneteenth show. Doors open at 5. Oh wow, this is amazing. But another reason why I got on here this morning, because as an independent artist, it's still hard work. But, amen, God's morning. God's morning. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock on my side here in Atlanta. Yeah, but I will say, like I said before, as an independent artist, it is very hard. Everything you do is on your own. Like I said, with me, I do not have management. I manage my own stuff. I do not have a personal assistant. But I will say this. I have started a PHILLIPPIA fan club with two beautiful sisters of mine, Sonia Bedford and Estefania Reyes. They're my girls, which is a blessing. I also, um, like I said, once again, not signed to any label. Everything I do has been independent. I do write, sing, act, all that good stuff. I, um, you can still see me on the Medea's Family Reunion movie. I am performing in that movie, which is still a long time running. So thank you, Tyler Perry, for my SAG check. And let me tell you about the SAG check. People think that you get a lot of money with the SAG check. It all depends on how many times that movie is being played or rented or bought. That's how that works. So if it's a lot of people that is watching the Mudis Family Reunion movie, I get a little percentage of that. Now, when I said, see, my very first check I've ever gotten for the first time was $748. That's because they couldn't find me. So I had to send the address, and then I saw my first check that was $748. So whenever it comes or anything, sometimes it be $12, sometimes it be 24, sometimes it be 50, sometimes it be 40. Like I said, it all depends. So shouts out to Tyler Perry for that. I appreciate it. The song that I did in that movie is called "Look in the Mirror," which he wrote the song, and I might as well tell you guys how we met. How Tyler Perry and I met. Um, I was performing with a band called the Teddy White Band at South Beach Bistro back in the day, and he came out there for to eat. I don't think he knew there was a band out there, so he came in this dope Bentley car with the curtains, um, shade curtains in the back and everything, and he came inside, and I remember everybody was like, "Whoa, wow, that's Tyler Perry," and it's actually the second time I met him. I let you know the first time and the second, but I remember him going in to eat. Um, we set him in the VIP, roped off him by himself, and I walked up to him. I said, "No," I'll never forget it. I said, "Now you know I was supposed to be, you know, your girl or something." I can't remember. I think I said something like that, because at that time he was dating Tyra Banks. And I'll tell you where I met him the first time and how I ended up being in that movie. But yeah, he came there and he asked me what was the favorite meal there, and I said chicken Marcellus. So he got chicken Marcellus and ended up hiring two chefs that worked there. One of them was my brother, and another chef, which was a blessing. So, but the very first time I met him was at Apache Cafe. He came in with Tyra Banks, and he had two bodyguards. Him and Tyra walked in, saw two people, and asked them for the table, paid them $100, $100. They was happy. They got up and they sat there. So, but I was there because I had to do I promised my best friend um, that I would do a song by Erykah Badu called Orange Moon for him on his birthday. So when everybody got ready to call my name up, the host called me up, everybody, yay, and all that good stuff. As I was walking past Tyler Perry, he stopped me. He said, hey, is it possible that you can do a Jill Scott song? I said, I would do that, sir, but I promised my best friend that I would do Orange Moon. So we did Orange Moon. And when I tell you, it was the most amazing feeling, regardless if, he's rich or all that other stuff, it didn't matter. It was the experience. So After everything was done, everybody screaming, hollering, standing ovation, amen. Within 24 hours, I got a phone call to go to Matchbox Studios here in Atlanta to meet him. Now, I still, to this day, do not know how he got my number. I still don't know. But he called, and I went to, no, it wasn't Matchbox, it was Patchwork Studios. So we went to Patchworks. That same Bentley car was there, opened the door, walked in, and the first smell that I smelled was the richness of chocolate chip cookies and a fresh roasted smell of coffee. Like, you can tell the difference between when you go to the grocery store and you buy your favorite coffee and stuff. It has that aroma for a pinch. But this had the aroma of the richness of good coffee and the richness of chocolate chip cookies or whatever. So he had a couple of incense burning and everything. So he sat me down with him. He said, I wrote this song, and he sung the melody out. He said, look, this is how I go. I believe you can get this done. I know you can do it. That's what he said to me. On this yellow notebook paper. So I went into the booth. Ron Garrett is the producer. Shouts out to him. I went there. I did the first take. It was blown away. I said, that's not the one. I did the second take. They was like, oh, that was better than the first one. I said, nope, that's not the one. The third take was the one. And when I did it, it only took 15 minutes to do everything. I was done in 15 minutes. And then next thing you know, I got called in to do that scene in the movie, and made history. And went to my very first premiere for the Tyler Perry Studios at Atlantic Station. And like I said, that was history. So that was one of my amazing experience with Mr. Tyler Perry. Shouts out to him, and in all of his endeavors and things that he is doing right now for the BET Plus network. Hope to see him again real soon. Anyway, but yeah, I have been blessed and fortunate to do a lot with a lot of people. I do some stuff with Timo Goody of Goody Mob. I have been on the stage twice with Goody Mob. I have done stuff with, wow, oh my gosh, Bobby Brown, Denise Williams, The Whispers, The Manhattans, Roy Ayers, and rest in peace, I have performed with the amazing Miss Angie Stones. May she rest in peace. We did The Ladies of Soul. She, I, and Tweet. So may she rest in peace, you know. But that by being said, as an independent artist, it's still hard work. You still don't know if or when that you will get a call, but what I do is I don't belittle myself. I won't do that to myself. I won't belittle myself. I won't say I hope, I don't know anything. I say they're gonna call, or this shall be done, this too shall pass. I am a winner. You know, I am amazing. You know, I know what the assignment is. You know, I know what my job is from the heavens above. And keep moving. There have been times where, you know, I haven't had gigs, and I used to be a little bit restless. And my husband used to say, "Baby, just chill," you know. And it's been hard for me to chill because I am so used to working and performing and doing what I love to do. But there has been a time when I sat still and, got into my creative side. I had made a puppet, learning stuff from YouTube. Um, I know how to crochet, make ruffle hats. I've been trying to do that since the early 80s, but they weren't hats until I moved to Atlanta. They were blankets. So shouts out to my girl Donna, who's from Haiti. Shouts out to her, Sapase Napule. Um, I know how to draw, I know how to paint. Um, I am also a master stylist in hair. I used to own my hair salon back in the day here in Atlanta, Georgia, called The Natural Way. I used to work in a hair salon on at 5 Points called Lily's Hair Salon. Yeah, I've, I've, have many talents, but do I get bored quick? Yes, I do. I get bored quick. I do. So I'm learning how to scheduleize myself into doing one thing at a time. As far as today, I'm going to crochet. Then the next day, I'm going to do this. Take a day off from this day, then the next day. So I'm still trying to learn how to do those things, because also I DJ a little bit. So my DJ name is DJ Loudpack. Hopefully I will be able to display it on YouTube real soon. So I will, make sure I follow the right procedures to do that as far as copyrights and music is concerned and all that other stuff. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm still independent. I'm still well defined by design. I'm still unsigned, but I'm out here still getting mine. I'm addicted to my grind. And I thank God for keeping me moving, you know, keeping me moving and grooving, keeping me floating. Because, yo, I love, I love this. I love this, man. I love what I do. Yeah. And I thank God. I thank God for this blessing. Because without Him, none of this would be possible. Yeah. So, shouts out to all the places that I have performed and performed at now. The Patio Social Club, Snellville, Smyrna. Shouts out to Stanley Cigar Lounge. Um, I'm about to start a residency for the Cigar Bar coming up this month, June 25th, on Panola Road. So that's a blessing. Right along with a couple of other bands, we're all schedulized, so that's going to be great. So shouts out to the Cigar Bar, Panola, and Gwinnett. And yeah, man, y'all look out for me. I will be on BET Awards. I will sing Addicted to My Grind or one of my Afro beats that I wrote called John Deere. As a matter of fact, you guys can find my music on all digital platforms. Support your girl. You feel me? Yeah, support your girl. Well, I think I might be able to fall asleep now. I don't know, I guess. We'll see what happens. But I couldn't sleep. And right now it is 8:16 a.m. in the morning in Atlanta. So if anybody is up all over the world, do me a favor. Thank God that you woke up this morning. Claim your day. That is going to be a wonderful day. No matter where you go or who you see. That's number 2. And number 3, support each other. Yeah, support each other. And leave a comment and let me know what happened. How about that? So, but look, shouts out to everybody. Have a beautiful day. Shouts out to Alicia Lester. Thank you for hitting me up this morning. I hope you have a beautiful day this morning on your side. And peace.